So here we go. Let's just assume that aliens don't exist. You know, we're all alone in the universe. Oh dear, how sad, never mind. Owie heck, what a load of rubbish. What's this then? It's even got its bay doors open. A war planet. Yeah, hiding behind the sun. In the east, sunset. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So it's sunrise. Yeah. Pretty simple. Yeah. Not rocket science. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, another war planet, purple, over Italy, yeah. So, you know. Oh, and the space war out in space recorded, what, in 1561, were it? Over Germany. In Nuremberg, Germany, this was. Where they saw a massive space battle going on out in space. And they even had some of the objects fall to Earth, look, and crash. Yeah, they were all so perplexed. It made the news. They wrote a big pamphlet about it, look. So, you know, this were in 1561, the big space war. So who were the two? Was it the Draco and the Andromedians, or was it the Draco and the Council of Seven Lights? Don't know. Speaking of the Andromedians published this, you know, communication sheet with some form of advanced Morse code. Yeah, written in Greek because they speak ancient Greek. And this was published by the Andromedians about 10 years ago. But of course nobody cared, nobody gives a crap. And then you've got the probes, or as they call them, drones, T-getting drones, you know, power supply reactor, red mercury. Well, anybody who's done chemistry will know that mercury, when it's heated up, starts to rise. In other words, it becomes anti-gravity. Yeah, and anybody who's studied alchemy knows and done any little experiments on alchemy, like people did about in 2010 or 2011, when, who is it, Robert Koch brought out that book on alchemy. If you've done the experiment, which he asked you to do with a little bit of mercury and some bismuth, a bit of alloy, bismuth and what is it, alloy, then you'll know that mercury does turn different colours. It can turn green and it can turn orange and it can probably turn red. It's probably some kind of mercury alloy. AI housing, electronic subsystems, sensor housing and all this sort of stuff. So it's pretty obvious that this is all pretty well-known technology. It's not rocket science, you know, and even time travel. It's not rocket science, any of this stuff. It's pretty basics. Anybody who's studied physics and chemistry should know that this stuff is pretty, who's got some experience will know that all this is perfectly thingy. We know all about sensors, we know all about subsystems, electronics, we know about AI, we know all about turbines, we know all about mercury, we know all about batteries and flipping cold fusion. So what's the problem? People trying to say, oh, well, you know, it's pretty obvious. It's not rocket science.